Sweetie, it's Jack Knave.
Darling, it's Charlie Darling.
And this is Versatile Reviews. Darling.
And this week, we're reviewing episode 4 of RuPaul's Drag Race UK Season 7.
Nailed it that time. Got it all in one.
Yes. How are you feeling this week, Jackery?
I'm feeling all right. I'm a little bit sleepy bobos because I've just come back from a wedding.
Congratulations on your nuptials.
Oh my gosh, yay. Oh wait. No, it's my darling cousin actually. Sweetie. And how are you?
I'm feeling absolutely fabulous. Ready to get into it.
You were waiting for me to set you up for that. I didn't know that's where you were going with that. I'm very impressed.
I got some little lines up my sleeve.
Got little tricks. Little crafty little vixen. Right.
Right, well.
I have a view just bursting to get outside of me.
Just the one, dear.
Oh yeah, very good.
So we're back after another elimination. One queen down. Viola.
Oh yeah, and they all stole our joke and started playing the world's smallest violin for her.
Maybe it was a pretty obvious joke.
Yeah, maybe.
I was actually surprised that the queen seemed quite sad she was gone.
I was sad too though, I think.
I'm sad.
Are you sure?
But I didn't vote her the most annoying queen.
That's true. I think they were they actually sad?
Elle was sad. She was saying that Viola was one of her best friends in the competition.
Yeah, I never saw them speak.
That's it.
Okay, Elle, sure.
What else are they hiding from us, huh?
Oh yeah, what's on that cutting room floor? What's on our cutting room floor?
Ooh, well, wouldn't you like to know?
Arguments.
Fist fights. So the girls are sat down just, congratulating Bones on her win.
Oh, yeah.
Chatting about what happened.
Oh, page 3.
Yes.
Forgot about that. Oh my
She's not bothered.
gosh.
She's fine.
Well, the thing is, though, I really feel for her.
Yes.
Because that happens to me. People are like, are you sure you're okay? And I'm like, I'm absolutely fine. But then I think, well, they've asked me if I'm okay. So am I okay? Maybe I'm not okay. But I think Paige was fine.
No, I think she wasn't fine, and she was trying to convince herself that she was fine for the sake of the room.
But is that not admirable?
It's like attempting to be gracious. Yeah, that's good.
I think it's good to try to be a good person. I think if it's easy to be a good person, then you're not that good of a person. It's just natural to you. Paige was trying.
Nyongbella nailed it once again. The truth is not in her. The bitch is livid.
I'm going to have to bring that into my lexicon, I think.
Yes, you will.
But now, sweetie, it's a brand new day in the workroom, darling.
Any workroom looks this week popping out for you?
I think Nyongbella's, again.
Yeah, I mean, she never shows up looking wrong.
No, not at all. Was there looks for you?
Yes.
Whose look?
Clearly I was paying closer attention.
Two?
Well, Tyrus had the same outfit as last week in a
Okay.
different colour palette.
I see. If it works, it works.
Yeah, when the silhouette is right.
It's very visceral.
I thought Chai Tea had a great look. I really liked his jacket. He's a fashionable man.
I can't remember any of these looks.
I think you weren't paying attention.
For once, I can remember RuPaul's look.
Oh.
Houndstooth.
And?
Boggin. I hated it.
Oh my goodness.
Sawsum and Ellie. I was not living for that.
You weren't living for RuPaul? That is so unusual.
Shush your lips.
I loved when the queens were like, Tyrus and Katrin, what's the 411? What's going on?
Oh, yeah. And they were like, well, Tyrus was...
Well, Tyrus is like, I like men. And when I see Katrin in drag, I see a manly man.
It's like you give a compliment with one hand, you take away with the other.
It's my favourite kind.
And then Katrin was like, she's pretty, yes. She's all right.
That's good.
Oh, thanks.
Okay, so as you say, Ru is in the room in his houndstooth look. I quite liked it. It's giving Bob the drag queen.
What do you mean by that?
Bob is famous for doing houndstooth looks.
Oh, okay. Yeah, okay.
The viewers know. The fans know. And he announces this week's challenge.
Uh-huh.
Acting challenge.
Oh, yeah.
Your favourite, right?
God, I couldn't wait.
You just can't get enough of these scripts that they write for BBC 3's Drag Race UK.
It's not just for BBC 3. Whoever those people are at Wow Presents Plus, I need to have a conversation with them. Actually, I probably can't, because they can't put a freaking sentence together. And apparently neither can. And because I'm so honest and authentic, I'm going to leave that in the edit. Unlike everything else that's apparently going on.
Yes, quite. So, as if an acting challenge wasn't bad enough, this is an erotic fiction themed acting challenge.
Yeah. Look, I had no idea what's going on in this episode. I don't like it. I hated it. I freaking hated it.
Jack doesn't want to talk about it.
I'm actually, there's like someone behind the camera right now pointing something at me. And it ain't a penis.
Yeah, you will talk about this episode and you won't like it. So Bones, as the winner of last week's episode, gets to choose the teams.
Yes.
What do you think of her choices?
I find it interesting that she chose Alexa again. Clearly she enjoyed working with her in the girl group challenge, which is nice to see.
Yeah.
She chose Elle.
Apparently they're good friends.
Everyone seems to really like Elle.
Well, she is the most delightful queen.
Apparently so.
We're just not seeing that.
I've got some serious views on her performance later this episode. But also, page 3. I saw that coming from a mile off.
They are actually pretty good mates, I think.
But then the classic, I think we'll just split the teams down the middle. I just thought to myself, you've already been shady with like who you chose to be in your group. Why not just be shady with everyone else?
Yeah, I would have had fun with it. Why not?
Me too. I would have really been trying to get in people's heads.
As we've discussed, like Rue really admires a outer saboteur. Bones had an opportunity to do something a bit fun, but she didn't. But whatever. I mean, we had the groups, and I also have no strong feelings on the groups.
Yeah, I mean, it was cute of Sally to be like, why didn't you pick me to be on my team? But then I thought, Sally, didn't you say you wanted to be on in the dance school of page 3 last week? No wonder Bones didn't pick you. You didn't have much fun with her last week, did you?
True. I loved how Terrace and Sally were sat together on the couch. Sally was like leaning back and Terrace just had her hands on her head like this. Like,
oh, yeah.
That was so hysterical to me.
Pachinko.
So Rue announces that Jane Horrocks is the guest judge, and the runway theme is A Night of 1,000 Sweetie Darlings.
Oh, right.
Fabulous.
Absolutely.
I just want to say one little Easter egg I noticed. When the queens are moving across the room, you could see Chai Tea Grande's look from last week just like strewn on the floor, looking like a sort of discarded, collapsed sofa. I thought it was so funny.
Oh, I'm going to have to rewatch that. However, we move into the recording. I have alluded to this already earlier in our episode. I don't know what's going on with this editing. There are so many sound effects I've never heard before in that show. We are cutting in between loads of people, loads of confessionals. I just don't understand what story it is that they're trying to tell.
Yeah, I agree. They kind of throw a few things out there to kind of throw you off. I think it's like setting up some storylines, but I don't think these storylines are happening.
Weird editing aside, it's the first proper interaction that I guess the queens have with Michelle.
True.
It has repercussions. They're all aware of that. Let's talk about some of the queens that fared better and the queens that didn't fare at all.
So Michelle is a pretty decent director, I guess, in the realm of these terrible scripts.
Usually I find her to be very fair.
Yeah.
And when she hasn't been puppet stringed by production, I usually agree with everything that she says.
Right. So I was going to say, I think she gave like useful feedback to every queen.
Yes.
Some queens, quite rightly, like Bonnie and Clyde, were like, when Michelle gives you a note, you implement that note immediately and you nail it. And that's how you set yourself on a path to success. Whereas if you don't take on Michelle's note, like some other queens, you are destined to fail.
But I don't feel like other queens didn't take on her notes. They just didn't take them on in the way maybe Michelle explained. I find this whole thing confusing, to be honest. So the first group, we've got page 3, Bones, Alexa, and...
Elle.
Well, she stood out to me for all the wrong reasons.
But she didn't get any notes from Michelle. It was Alexa who was sort of singled out.
But I thought Alexa was good. And I thought she was trying.
Oh, yeah.
And I didn't think Paige was very good in this task. And you know, I think that the sun shines out of her arse. So,
Yes.
And Bones.
She was there.
Okay, next group.
Bonnie, Terrace and Sally.
Yes.
And they were kind of setting up in this filming that Sally was struggling.
I think she was.
Okay.
Did you not see that?
I don't really understand. Sometimes, not nailing the accent is like a big no-no. And other times it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
So when they were like, oh, like you're struggling with the accent, you're dropping words. I'm like, but she's being hilarious. Like, is she not?
I wasn't really laughing. I was laughing in her confessional when she was chatting about how much she loved Michelle.
That was
I
hysterical.
actually, yeah, when it cut to her and she was like,
Because
yeah.
it really looked like there was nothing going on in
I
there.
know, she was just looking at Michelle like, you're Michelle Visage. So I did like that.
And then Tyrus and Bonnie had great chemistry.
Yeah, that is, I strongly agree.
Yeah, I think they were setting something up there as well. No?
I guess we'll see.
Then the final group,
Uh-huh.
Chai, Katrin, and Nyongbella.
Yes.
When this group was announced as a 3, I was already like,
Yeah, not the one.
I'm worried about this group because for some reason the judges hate Chai and Nyongbella has bottomed a lot so far.
Why do they hate Chai?
Don't ask me.
Why T Grande?
We love her.
Chai Zamanelli. I love Chai Zamanelli.
But on the other hand, Rue loves Katrin.
Yes.
And I did expect Katrin to do well in this challenge. She's a very funny girl.
I also anticipated the same thing.
So I could just see the storyline being set up here. You've got like this juggernaut of comedy and acting set up with 2 of the smaller or less sure personalities of the group. That's kind of what it was setting up a bit, maybe.
But also, when Michelle was saying, this is taking too long and it's not very funny, I just thought to myself, okay, but it is to me. I was laughing.
Yeah.
This is the thing. This is what it is with RuPaul's Drag Race, right? It's what's funny to RuPaul and Michelle.
Yeah. But definitely the third group was at a massive disadvantage because their script was the most incomprehensible and abysmal.
I have no idea what was supposed to be going on.
It was supposed to be a continuation of the previous 2 scenes, and it was not at all.
Every single thing that was said was a non sequitur.
Yeah, it was bad, like really bad. The middle one had some sense to it, I think. The third one did not.
I didn't even think the first one really had very much sense to it. It was just penis jokes.
True. At least we know where we stand with those. Erect.
So we're back in the workroom.
Tyrus and Sally are having a heart-to-heart in the mirror.
I mean, that was a lot.
Tyrus has been through it.
The ringer.
Bless her for making it out the other side and like flourishing despite those trials.
Making it through the other side being so optimistic and positive and such a joy to be around, clearly.
Yeah, what a light.
I don't think Tyrus has actually said anything negative about anyone.
True.
And even when she struggled in her interview with the See You Next Tuesday, that is Plain Jane, she didn't even blame Plain for that. She just said, I didn't do well. She's a good egg.
Yeah. Well, speaking of eggs, I was laughing so much because they had this heart-to-heart. Tears are flowing. The room was silent. Everyone was listening in. And Sally and Tyrus looked like 2 eggs the whole time.
Hard-boiled eggs.
Sure.
Because Tyrus, she survived.
Oh, true. Cute.
We love you, Tyrus.
Yeah, we do. Rooting for you. Okay, well, moving on. It's a runway now. Out comes Rue. What did you think of RuPaul's look this week?
The sort of silvery gold number.
Yeah.
I thought it was gorgeous.
It was brilliant, yeah. And her wig looked good this week as well.
I don't know. These wig placements are getting very weird for me, though, because how much forehead do we need to see on her?
Yeah.
All of it, apparently.
Yeah. Sometimes we get a bit too much.
We get the
face.
afterhead. Michelle looked good, though.
Yeah, her outfit was like meh, but behind the desk, she looked fierce. Like the makeup and hair was
yeah, that was a real Robert instead of a Bob.
Oh, all right. I never heard that before.
Well, you've heard it now.
What does that mean? That it's longer?
No, it's just because like you have to use its full name. It's like so
severe.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
serious.
it's so serious.
Alan Carr.
I thought he looked good too. I think.
Yeah, very sparkly.
But Jane, I loved that cheeky little red number.
Gorgeous.
I need to buy that.
Monotone.
Yes.
Yeah, she looked amazing.
She looked stellar. And what did you think of her judging?
I loved her. I thought she was hysterical.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
She was a hoot.
Twit.
She actually had witty comments to make on the runway that other judges try to do every week and often fail at.
Yeah, she was quite punny. I
Yeah.
did enjoy those.
Yeah, that's what I mean. She was really punny.
I just again found a similar issue with her was the same issue that Nadine had. She just didn't seem to quite gel with the other judges.
You're right. She wasn't really connecting. I don't know her very well, actually. So I'm impressed by women who are comedians and have been in the business for many, many years. I think that's just impressive. She seemed at ease and did a good job.
Yeah, she looked like she had a good time. And as you said, it's important that they do.
Yes. Thanks, Jane.
Category is Night of 1000 Sweetie Darlings.
I have to confess here that I'm not very knowledgeable on AbFab.
I don't think you need to be.
Well, I didn't get the references of these looks, which is a bad thing because I'm supposed to be explaining to the good people the references.
And we refuse to do any research on this podcast, so naturally...
Well, I could hardly watch 4 seasons of Absolutely Fabulous between watching that and doing this. Like...
You could have looked up Edie and whatever her other name is.
The other one, Patsy.
That's the one. Yeah. Well, you didn't, so we're here.
Yeah. The queens come out in their AbFab inspired looks.
They do.
Any standouts for you?
I'm going to say who my standout was, and I'm going to say her name correctly.
Bring it.
Selexa.
Not again.
Selexa. Diction. RuPaul keeps calling her Selects Addiction.
She does.
And it is driving me batty.
Batty man.
Say her name. But Selexa, I actually thought she had an incredible look. I thought she looked stunning as well.
Yeah.
The wig was not pinned in the right place.
Oh, okay.
But everything else, I thought the wig was crazy. When they were like, it's not enough drag for me, I was like, then what the fudge is drag?
Yeah. That's a very contentious issue this season, clearly.
Apparently so. I was like, she's got no waist. Her hair is all the way up to heaven.
Mm-hmm.
She's got beautiful purple contacts in. The makeup is flawless. It's actually a pretty good impression, almost, of that character. What the frig is up with it?
I agree. It was a really successful look. When she came around the corner, saw that waist, and I was like, wow, amazing. The only thing for me was that the styling was a bit lacking. Like, she had this like very flat purple earring. I know it was like purple. And on the bottle she was carrying was just like really plain. So I was expecting like she could have gone a bit bigger with maybe the styling, like a bag, some more jewelry, like more jewels, that kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
Would have elevated it just slightly. But apart from that, it was gorgeous. Yeah.
Who was your standout?
None of the looks really blew me away.
Mm-hmm.
But I did enjoy Catherine's look.
Okay, yeah.
I think she nailed the theme. It works well for her because some of her drag is quite questionable for me.
Okay.
But this look was like super camp.
Yes.
But it was perfect because she was doing Edie. And it was all like the colour clash, all the mismatching patterns, the polka dot, the bright colours. And the presentation was incredible.
Yeah.
Perfect.
I keep saying it every single time, but the way Bones will sell the character every single time she runs down the walkway, every single time she walks down the runway, she'll like really give it to you. So her characterization was great, and I also liked that look.
I agree, that was a good look too. I liked Chai's look as well.
Yeah, me too.
I think that was really successful, taking a bit of an abstract concept and turning it into a look rather than just imitating the character.
Yes.
Very clever.
Like they said, you brought in the love of shopping of that character. Almost everyone had a cigarello on them. That was funny.
Yes.
And then we have El Vosk. I was disappointed.
I see it now.
It's a t-shirt dress
Yeah.
with a pair of glasses on it.
Quite a big wig though.
A shocking wig. She looks like a crap Sia.
Budget Sia. We've got Sia at home.
I'll see you later.
Yeah, just not my favourite look at all. In fact, it was my least favourite look.
Same.
Did you like Sally's look? For me, it kind of went over my head.
Right. Do not read my sweet baby angel Nyongbella for having an unfinished looking look last week and tell me that is fashion and phenomenal. I think it fits her perfectly. I think it actually looks great from afar. Those hoops are broken. And I can see where it all joins up and stuff. It's just not executed well.
Yeah.
But why is she allowed to do that and not Nyongbella?
Maybe it's a question of like the vision that she had to begin with. But I'm with you. Yeah, I'm just like trying to explain.
It's okay because you're Alyssa, you know?
But I mean, you love Sally.
I love Sally. Do better.
Now it's time to actually see the episodes that these queens acted in.
I'm never ever watching those episodes again.
Okay, now let's talk through it very quickly.
We'll try.
Episode 1, who was good, who was bad?
Paige and Elle were bad. Bones was fine. Selexa, I thought, was the best in that team for me.
Interesting. I actually disagree. I think, for me, Elle was the best. And Selexa did fine. Paige did fine, but whatever. And Bones was like a 0 for me. Like, there was nothing. Apart from the breastplate she had.
That she borrowed from Selexa.
Yeah, who wasn't wearing one. So weird.
Because she lent them all out to everyone else.
I know. What a choice. Okay, episode 2. Any goods? Any bads?
I thought Bonnie was great, but I didn't think she was that great.
No, I actually laughed a lot at this.
Really?
Mainly like the ragdoll thing, like really tickled me.
But that wasn't her.
True.
That was a prop she was given.
Yeah, the prop was the funniest part. And
she got to hold it. So then anyone that did it would have been the funniest.
you're right. I also loved how Terrace like handled it, like how Terrace like popped up out from behind the table afterwards.
I think for me then Terrace was the funniest. But carry on justifying Bonnie. Sorry.
No, Bonnie just looked so at ease in that terrible script. She was looking like she had a good time.
Yeah, she was really trying very hard in all the right ways. Like, that's what the judges want to see.
And I think with Sally, she did a good job, but it was one of those ones you're like, I'm kind of confused. I can't quite tell if you're like bombing this or if it's like you're skating by.
I think it was the edit. Rue was like laughing the whole way through her scenes. And I just thought, if Rue's laughing, everyone must be laughing. But I wasn't laughing. And I think she's hysterical.
Actually, my favourite part also was the very end of the scene where they're all knocked out on the floor and Terrace is like face down, but her ass is like stuck in the air.
Okay, no, that was genius.
That was
very good physical comedy. Yeah. I cracked up at that too.
Yeah.
Because it also like lingered. Yeah. It just stayed on that shot for a bit. I was like, okay, we're not carrying on then. And then we come to group 3.
Horror show.
Honestly, I would maybe rather watch Saw.
Saw is funnier. Yeah, this episode made no sense. The roles were terrible. They looked terrible.
I just really couldn't understand what I was supposed to be watching.
No, it was a setup. I swear, honestly, there was they made it so much worse than the other scenes. So for why?
But I have to say, though, they couldn't have really set it up because Nyongbella did choose that character.
The whole time watching that, clearly, we watched it separately, but clearly we're both sat there like, what the hell is going on? And you just hear RuPaul pissing himself at every line. It's like, what are you on? Like, I need it because this isn't funny.
That's true. Well, I'm not going to say anymore.
We don't give our opinions on RuPaul.
No.
On this review of RuPaul's Drag Race.
No. Well, I can.
Now we're on to the judging. What do you think are the tops and bottoms this week? Do you agree?
No, I don't agree. I never agree. L bottom.
Get her out.
Get L. Just L in the bottom.
Yeah, you are the bottom one this week.
And Sally. L and Sally in the bottom. And I'm sorry. I've said I think L's done some amazing looks and has done well in some of the challenges. I liked her in the girl group more than you did, for example. And I really liked her cuddly wuddly look. That look was awful. I didn't like her in the challenge. Sally's look was fine. I didn't like her in the challenge. Get them in the bottom where they belong. But not in my heart. Not in my heart.
Yeah.
In my head. What did you think?
Yeah, I was surprised by where people ended up. I mean, Bonnie and Clyde and Katrin were the clear 2 best.
I agree with that.
Sally being top 3 was a surprise for me.
Was she top 3?
Yeah.
Well, she shouldn't have been.
There you go. Then we had Chai, Selexa and Nyongbella in the bottom. What can Nyongbella do to please these judges?
What can Chai T do?
Ugh.
Psychological warfare, take 3.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, yeah.
Every week they are just telling Chai and Nyong that they can't do anything right, but they're doing stuff right, but they're not doing it right. But you're doing it all right.
I think it's really odd. I think I've seen comments online as well. People are like, we are not understanding these comments about Chai in particular.
Well, this is what I was saying earlier. I did not watch the same episode as these judges did. Mm-hmm. And I don't think you did either.
No.
But I think we watched different episodes too.
Yeah, true. But that's what makes for a lively discussion.
Yeah. Time of my life.
Again, it's a case of like, well, who else would you put in the bottom? Because I thought Elle did pretty decent. I think Bones was one of the worst actors.
But her look was good.
But her look was great. So, I don't know. It's tricky. Like, that's the kind of thing. Every week I'm like, well, I would never put Chai T near the bottom. But then when you like line them all up, I'm like, well, unfortunately, she didn't quite make it across the line to be like safe, I guess. But, well, it is what it is. She got like some good critiques. But
her look was better than Els. Like, this is the thing. The runways don't matter and then they do and then they don't again.
Something I realised this episode is like seeing Sally on the runway again and like blah, blah, blah. She is not the queen I thought she was from the Meet the Queens.
Oh, that's true.
Like, the impression I got of her that first time I saw her, it is not accurate at all.
And now we're on to Untucked. Does anything even happen in this Untucked?
Yes.
It does?
Yes.
Tell me.
Yes. I mean, okay. Well, Sally cried.
Again.
It's a lot of tears for Safe.
A lot of tears for Top Safe.
Well, before the Queens got into the room, Paige was sat there being like, I'm fed up of being safe.
Oh, yeah.
I'm over it. Or whatever accent is. I can't do it. I just want to say, for me, as a viewer, it is so boring when the same queens are in the top every week.
Oh, I agree.
Like, it's really dull when you have this season of like 12 queens and the first 2 or 3 episodes you have one queen like win everything.
Yeah.
And then they always win the season. So it's so boring for the rest of the season. There's no stakes.
Yeah.
So I'm enjoying how so far they're kind of rotating the wins around. Like we've had one queen win each week.
Well, they said that in the Untucked, didn't they? Everyone's had a critique.
Yeah. So Alexa's like, it's my turn. Oh.
Not good.
Yeah, careful what you wish for. Then Chai said something that, talking about being in the bottom again, the bottom 3.
Uh-huh.
And she was saying, I feel like I can't trust my gut instincts anymore.
Oh.
Because she was like, oh, I thought I did a good job
Uh-huh.
for the second time. And I've been
Yes.
told that I didn't. And that, I think she just put into words what so many queens have experienced in Drag Race.
Yeah.
Where they think they're doing a decent job. They're doing their best. They're representing themselves well. And the judges are like, but you are terrible. Have you thought about that?
It moved me a little bit as well. And then we're back on stage.
We've got a winner.
I feel like this episode, sorry, it was like the longest episode of my life, but it moved at the most breakneck speed. All of a sudden they were in the workroom, then they were doing the challenge, then they were back in the workroom, then they were on the runway, now we're watching the TV episode, and now we're doing the judging, and now they're not Untucked. It was a little bit out of sequence, but still, gosh.
But we had so much fun along the way.
Some of us.
Had some fun.
Well, I'm having fun talking to you about it right now.
Oh.
Kind of.
Oh my God.
JK.
Congratulations to Bonnie and Clyde.
I mean, well done, hun.
Smashed it.
I think she deserved the win.
Yeah.
Her look was good. She made RuPaul laugh for the 18,000th time on that runway.
I can't do it.
Thursday?
Yeah.
Are you trying to Vogue?
Is it like this?
Yeah, that's like a frame, right?
Thursday.
Greta Garbo, Em Monroe, Dietrich Antamaggio, Marlon Brando, Jimmy Dean, Bonnie and Clyde, the Queen.
Very good.
Thank you. Come on, Vogue.
Katrin, runner-up again.
Oh yeah, she must be getting annoyed.
Yeah, I'm surprised that isn't a storyline. I think it will be next week because she's been top 3 every week.
Good for her.
Yeah, it's a bit annoying.
Why?
Well, because I don't agree with like 2 of them.
Oh, you've got feelings about catching feelings?
I guess, yes.
Oh, because she's taking your man.
Oh, my man. If I wanted a man, I could go out and get one. Because I'm what? All right. Adequate.
Sickening.
We have a bottom 2 as well.
Oh, gutted.
Nyongbella and Selexa. Did not see that coming.
Cries in my Nelly.
But that does mean Chai is safe. And now we got a lip sync to Jessie Ware. Pearls. Do you like that song?
Mm-mm.
I like that song.
I think I like the song, but no, I didn't. I'm so sorry, everyone that's watching us.
You're such a hater this week.
I really am. I was just upset. What do you think of the lip sync?
I was actually rooting for Nyongbella.
Yeah, samers.
It would be kind of unfair for Selexa to go home at this point because
Also agreed.
she's done a good job and barely fumbled this week. In fact, I don't think she deserves to be at the bottom at all.
She did no.
But I just love Nyongbella so much.
Same.
Actually, I do think Nyongbella won.
Right?
Yeah.
And they are trying to pull the wool over our eyes with this editing.
Yes.
So they're like lingering on Selexa so much more.
Yes.
Here's a tip for all you queens. Always make sure you're in the same friggin' frame as the other queen, because then we can actually see what went on. And every single time we saw it cut to Selexa, Nyongbella was in the back doing something
amazing. To your point, it was a dead giveaway that Nyongbella was going home because of the edit, because it was focusing on Selexa so much.
Which is so boring.
Yes, it is. What's the point of a lip sync for your life if you're not going to reward someone who won?
But also, what's the point in editing that way if it's going to give the game away?
True.
So as soon as it like honed in on Selexa at the beginning of the lip sync, I was like, she won the lip sync.
Frustrating. So that means Nyongbella is eliminated. It does not sit right with me.
No, it doesn't.
I mean, I will admit, like, while she herself is an undeniable superstar, and I cannot wait to see what she does, she's a little green at the moment.
She even admitted that.
Yeah.
her sign off was phenomenal. The way she skipped out of there, it made me respect her so much more.
KK bye to RuPaul.
It's just like the way she skipped out. Ain't none of y'all bringing me down. And I just really admired that.
Yeah.
She also validated her feelings. She was saying, I don't feel great. This is sad. But here's what I understand and here's what I'm going to try and do. And I love her.
It's a great approach to life. Yeah. So we will be following her career with great excitement.
I've got my eye on you.
Yes. I was going to say, this season really is kicking out the interesting girls first. Like, no shade to the other ones who are still there. You know, I was really enjoying Viola and Pasty and Nyongbella. They're three of like the ones I like the most. So,
well, Nyongbella, as I said, I thought she was the voice of the season. Yeah, she was in every confessional saying something hysterical, and now we don't have that. Like, that's going to be sad. I don't know who's going to fill that void.
I do wonder how it's going to affect the rest of the season. It might just be a bit less watchable. No, in fact, it will be less watchable.
Well, speaking of that, what did you think of this episode overall?
Not my favourite. I think it was a pretty mid episode. I mean, you had a pretty incomprehensible challenge. The runway didn't light my world on fire, and a disappointing outcome. Although I'm happy for Bonnie and Clyde winning a challenge because I do still like her.
Me too, yeah.
I'm rooting for her. Loved the guest judge though. She was making me laugh a lot with her witty repartee. How about you? Any honest thoughts you'd like to share?
Yeah, I loved it. I thought it was my favourite episode I've seen so far. Yeah. I really enjoyed it. Yeah, I had a great time. And it's been such a pleasure recording this with you this evening so I can relive it. No, I hated it. I never ever want to watch that episode again. It was one of my most boring episodes of Drag Race I think I've ever seen in my life.
That's a great nuanced take.
I said I felt. It's me. I'm sure there's people out there that were living for it because like they're the biggest fans of Absolutely Fabulous or whatever. I mean, we couldn't even agree on most things with this episode apart from our faves, right? Divisive episode.
Yeah.
Divisive Manelli.
Next week, it's the talent show.
What?
I know, very strange place to have it in the season.
And also, nothing happened in that teaser.
We got some judges' critiques.
They seemed good.
Yeah, mostly.
There was no stakes. There was no queens arguing. There was no like people falling over on the stage. You know?
Yeah, you're so right. We should just not even bother watching it next week.
No, I'm gonna. But also the queens are so congenial too.
You want some fights?
No, I don't want some fights. But it is a bit like you can't all be best friends for long.
Maybe they'll throw a cat amongst the pigeons at some point.
Jack amongst pigeons.
So that's a wrap on another episode of RuPaul's Drag Race UK Season 7.
Before we sign off, Charlie doll.
Yes, my love.
I'm not going to see you next week, am I?
Not in person.
But we're going to still work hard to bring you these reviews.
Yeah, because we enjoy doing them so much. At least I do.
I love doing them. But they're going to have to come to you semi-virtually.
Yeah, we're going to be worlds apart, but still sharing our top tier takes and bottomless banter.
What did you think of those views?
What did you make of those takes?
Let us know down below.
We have launched Versatile Views with new episodes of our podcast dropping every Wednesday, wherever you get your podcasts.
And on Fridays, you can catch us here on YouTube for the video version of the podcast. And it may even have some extra bits in it.
And of course, catch us here every Sunday for our latest review of RuPaul's Drag Race UK. You know it. But until then,
have a good one.
But just one.
Bye, Manelli.